Alright, y'all, so I had an opportunity to watch, I know I'm late, but I did watch Chasing Atlanta Season 4, and now we are going to talk about it. I don't have notes in front of me because obviously I'm driving, so I'm just going to kind of run through each character and what I thought about their storylines so far. So let's start off with T.S. Lil Kendra. Okay, 97. Girl, I love you. I love this new song. This right here gave me everything I needed. Yes, ma'am. Because disrespect is what the last bitch almost got killed for. I love it. I love it. Really sucks that everything worked out the way it did with the song and the album and the video not coming out and your relationship with the other cast members. That's really unfortunate. But I love how you back with a vengeance. Side note, K. Michelle did not steal your idea, sis. No. K. Michelle did not steal your idea to put out Can You Stand the Pain? I mean, it's very similar. I get it. Hell, I've done things that artists have come behind me and done, but I don't assume by any stretch of the imagination that they heard my song and decided to steal my concept. I think that sometimes our minds as underground artists can be ahead of the wave, and you probably were in this sense. And you were onto something, obviously, because a mainstream artist went with your concept. So, you know, be flattered, but she didn't listen to your record and go, oh, girl, I gotta steal this. And furthermore, like, not to shade Lauren England or anything, but baby, we are giving her way too much credit. Do you really think that she has the power to call up K. Michelle and say, do this for your album? And she go, oh, girl, that's a great idea. Let me follow your advice and do that. Because, I mean, if that was the case, wouldn't K. Michelle then lend that same advice to Lauren England, seeing as how now Lauren is a singer or an artist, or I don't know what that's called, okay? Because y'all auto-tune be so strong. Like, I just don't, ooh, girl. Like, I don't call it singing if once we hear the record, you sound unrecognizable. Like, if I don't know it's you by listening to it, that ain't you. But yeah, you out of jail or whatever. You doing your video, you doing your song, you finishing up your album. And then you had Troy over. Now, Troy, with the whole burning of the contracts and all of that, I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding, and that's word to Shanae, because, girl, one of your personalities is fake. I don't understand what's going on. Maybe you were a little nervous last season, but this demure, couth version of you that was sitting in your little office down to the Macy's is not the same girl that's, boom, I'm back. You know, like, the only action you gave us was at the reunion, and it was minimal at best, mama. Don't push it and be like, ooh, I rock these girls' world. No, you didn't. You got up and you started jumping and flailing around. That's what you was doing. But it really wasn't much, you know. And I'm not trying to give you much because I'm here for you, but I just need to know which version is you. Like, which Troy is the real Troy? Can the real Troy please stand up? Because I don't know. Maybe it's different facets to you, and now you're stepping into this new version of yourself, and bitch, you want to just pump up the volume and get the girls what they need because they was calling you boring last season. Maybe that's it. But don't pull no Reese because it backfired on her. Shout out to Reese. And season 3 of Chasing Dallas coming soon because I will be watching, but it did not work well for her. Okay, now Troy, since we own you, baby, please tell me what the real issue is with Lauren. Like, you can make up with Oliver, but you can't make up with Lauren. Why? Is it because you got to get to know the new version of her because you had fell out with Jalen? Or what? I don't understand what it is. Like, you still got it out for her. Like, you almost as extra as this Dominique person, and this is a perfect segue. Girl, slow down, because you almost slow down, because you moving way too fast. First of all, you can't be more offended than the offended. Okay? Like, it was your sister who was done wrong by Lauren. So if she over it and she not hunting her down on the streets of Atlanta trying to get her last check, then why are you? Do you need the check? Is bathing dogs not paying enough for you? Because I'm trying to understand why you are so moved by what happened to your sister. Now, I get fighting for your family. I get it. Because I am very overprotective and I will fight for the ones I love. But baby, once they are over it, I look like a fool still fighting your battle and you on to something else. And then the timeline is just not adding up, sis. The way you talking like this shit happened 6 months ago. Like, in between the season 3 finale and now, all this shit happened. Yet when Oliver sat down and told Lauren what you knew she was gonna do, you knew Oliver was gonna run. Maybe that's why you said it, girl, I don't know. But when Oliver talked to Lauren about the situation, Lauren was like, well, bitch, this shit happened over 2 years ago, so why is we talking about this now? And it's like, So not only is this old news, this ain't even your old news. Sis, let that go. What you need to be worried about is why you dress like a motherfucking tire in your confessional. I don't understand what is going on, girl. Like, what? You have flames for titties. And was that a bustier? Like, no. No. Why is this man looking me dead in my eye? I don't get it. I don't understand. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna even look back over there because now I feel uncomfortable. Like, thank you for moving up a little bit, because girl, you just made it awkward. Like, I don't get it. Like, is that the fashions that y'all giving down to ATL? Because baby, I ain't been in a minute, and if that's the route y'all taking now with y'all fashions, count me out. Cause girl, what in the hell was that? But I was here for Cameron telling Dominique, make your own conclusion on Oliver. Don't take what I feel about the bitch and then make that what you feel about the bitch. Have your own experience and come up with your own conclusion on the bitch. And I love that. I love it when somebody can have a feeling about somebody but then not want to bleed that over on somebody else. Bitch, that's some grown man ass shit. And I commend you for that, Cameron. Hell yeah. Now, what I don't commend you for is that blonde hair and your... And life is truly... But no. Life is not truly what you have made it with that blonde hair, because that's not it. Blonde don't work for everybody. You like blonde hair, black girl. Blonde hair do not work for everybody. You know, it don't work for me all the time because it washes me out. So a nice plum would have worked for you, sis. A burgundy would have worked for you, sis. A dirty honey blonde would have worked for you, sis. But you went like gold, like Crisco gold, and I didn't like that. And what you got going on, Cameron? Are you still styling the girls? I mean, what's going on? After Sky had read you down, girl, you didn't give us no more updates on what's been going on in your life. So we need to know, you know, what's tea, girl? You just sitting down stirring the tea. We need you to pour her so we can know what's going on in your life, so we can support you. Episode 2, we met Travis. Now, I know Travis from the shit we do for love. And that guy with the glasses with the long hair, they all had long, well, not all. Everybody except Travis. The guy with the glasses, he's also from the shit we do for love. Now, the guy with the shirt that belonged to his baby brother, I don't know him from Adam. I don't, you know, right here. Aloe, green tea cucumber. It's a spray. And you know what? I'm not even paid for this. This really gets your skin together. So after you shave, maybe some coconut oil will get that together, because no ma'am, you was so cute. And then once I got to really get into the details, I became mute because I had nothing else to say. But I love Travis being on the show. I cannot wait to see what you bring, because I loved you on the shit we do for love. So, and I hear you gonna be on season 2 of that. So yes ma'am, you better work. You better work in Atlanta. Kill. Don't be inviting nobody to shit you not gonna be at, sis. Don't do that. Oh girl, let me, because you don't like being called sis, honey. I do not need you beating down my block and knocking pictures off my wall. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, don't be inviting people to things you're not gonna be at. I hate that. That is tacky. Do not do that. I'm here for the fact that you are now an A&R, but let's get into the minutia. Is this a job you earned and applied for and got because of your hard work? Or is this just a present that somebody gave you because you was like, I was awarded A&R for Sony. I'm trying to figure out how you get this job as a gift. As an award. Like so you did something, you accomplished something, and their way of saying thank you was giving you a position as an A&R. Like, how does that work? I'm new to the Hollywood game, sis, so I do not. Oh yeah, I go with the sis again. I'm new to the Hollywood game, so I don't really know the ins and outs of how people get positions. I thought people still filled out applications. So if you could just tell me how that works, that would be great. But your showcase was everything. I really loved it. You wasn't playing. You was coming with the auntie vibes. I'm only calling your name once. What if they in the back touching up their makeup? What if they was, you know, doing their oohs and ahs and you make sure their pipes was open and clear so they wouldn't be cracking? What if Rico with a K was in the back rehearsing his lines, you know, knowing exactly when he was going to look at the camera? Okay, like you gotta be not so hard on the kids. Okay, these people are nervous. You are an A&R for Sony. Beyonce is backed by Sony. This is everything to these girls. Speaking of Rico, you did a great job. It was great meeting you. I love your energy. I think you are cute. Oliver called you one of the girls, but whatever. Now, I did this whole motherfucking conversation without getting nobody together, but you just had to fuck shit up. Anyway, y'all, I'm trying to keep my cool here. And I know y'all like it when I go off a bitch that raises my blood pressure. And I just can't go there all the time. Rika, I loved you. Loved the songs. Loved your energy. I love that you moved from North Carolina and you are now in Atlanta and you finna make some shit pop. Love it. I was here for it when you was like, nah, Q, you had fucked up mic, sis. Because I always hold my mic the same way, and I ain't never had no problems until tonight, okay? So maybe you should have prepared yourself for the rubber band man, okay? Because I was not here to play. Now, Rico, when you had met up with Oliver, I'm going to need you to get a real understanding of what you doing and who you meeting, because you was like, I'm meeting up with basically another peer in the music industry, getting some ins and outs, somebody who been in Atlanta for a while, and just to chop some shit up. But baby, when Oliver introduced this whole scene, he was like, he didn't say this verbatim, so I don't want him, I didn't say that because, girl, you didn't say it. But I'm talking about the intention and what was understood from what you said. It was basically like, you know, I love meeting up with my fans and giving them little advice because everybody want to know how I became so successful. So I love giving little TED Talks and master classes just to help the girls out. And it was just like, like he just wanted to meet you and hang for a little minute, and you made it seem like you was just, you know, having a booking, honey, and you was just giving the kids the ones and the twos. But okay, Lauren, don't call nobody rough in the face. Don't do that. I love you, sis. I do. You're a cute boy and you're a cute girl, but don't call nobody rough in the face. Because as of right now, you are 100% clockable. The boys still may want you, but we can look at you and tell, sis. Like, I don't know what your goal is, you know? Maybe a little facial feminization. You know, I don't know what your plans are, sis. You said something about some titties. Start up top, honey. Because you can continue to pad for a while, but this needs to be convincing, and it's not right now. And it was really disheartening for you to be new in this trans game, if that's your route, because that's what everybody believes, because, girl, we can see you for your works. But by you being a new girl in this game, don't come for a vet, you know? Like, she been doing this for a very long time. She's been trans for a very long time, and for you to call her rough in the face when you look the way you do, it's not right. Again, I'm not saying you're ugly, but you are 100% clockable, sis. Understand that, know it, digest it, and live with it. So don't come for nobody else. Now, I love how you nipped that whole little situation with Dominique in the bud, bitch. Now, I think you was doing all that because you didn't know where Oliver was going, and you didn't want all your teeth spread on these good YouTube streets. That's what you didn't want, bitch. What the fuck is going on here? Ooh. See, I was doing good, but when that one van fucks shit up, and that is an influx of just fuck shit on these streets. Turn, bitch. Sorry, y'all. I'm so, ooh, girl, it just took over, girl. Once it hit me, it just would shake me, honey. But I'm finna make this like, bitch, fuck this shit. Thank you. Yeah, mama, you nipped that shit in the bud and you let us know, bitch, this was 2 years ago, so why is she? And I completely understand. Why the fuck are you coming to me if the bitch who I offended is over it? Bitch, poof. Like, girl, what the fuck do we have to talk about? No, ma'am. That's like me, girl. I got an issue with some people who had an issue with YB. And I had to settle my motherfucking jets, bitch. Because she was like, well, yeah. YB was like, girl, I'm not mad no more. I'm over it, girl. Fuck these hoes. So I had to, in turn, be like, fuck these hoes. Because if I'm still trying to fight her battles, and there is no longer a battle to be fought, I look stupid. But we find out in these 2 episodes that you are going off to China. Is this my street now? We find out in these 2 episodes that you are about to go off to China. I don't know what for. You said you was going to be closer to Heavens, but you also said you was going to get some titties, and I know the surge is cheap out there. And I hope, girl, you being safe, because from what I'm understanding, coming from Orange You Make Loser Pants, all this shit started in China. So, Ramadan, girl, I hope you didn't bring that shit big. Like, I really hope. You know, but then again, you know, you good. You should be good, girl. And finally, Oliver. Girl, you was just giving way too much. Like, I love you, and I think you were on brand with your character. I was just like, whoa, slow down. Because you moving way too fast. Like, you was giving, it wasn't the tone. It was just, I'm Oliver Twist, and then I did this, and then I did that, and then I went to the DragCon, and they said you was Oliver Twist. So I said, I guess I'm Oliver Twist, girl, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing that, and I'm doing rat-a-tat-tat, and I did 25 shows, girl, and they said I'm doing remixes, and it was just nothing, and I'm doing everything. And okay. Okay. Because it's starting to sound like, girl, is your success predicated on the fact that you are putting in all this hard work and you are just grateful to be where you are? Or are you having a K Michelle moment where you just like, I got something for all these bitches? A Jocelyn moment, if you will, every one of these little bitches. Like, it's, Are you successful by way of revenge, or are you successful because you want to be? Because, mama, the waters are looking a little murky at this point. Because I get a little comment here and there, and ooh, girl, look at me now. But that's all you had to say. That, and I don't want to talk about the Q situation while completely talking about the Q situation. Like, you just didn't go into the minutia. You didn't go into the details of what was going on. But God damn it, you basically told every person that you had a conversation with this episode and the first one that you ain't cool with Q. And you, I'm just so tired of talking about, well, stop fucking talking about Q. Damn, bitch, it is really, it could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard. So please, zip it. I want to hear the new song. I want to see you shooting the video, sis. I want to see you in the Honey Hideaway. And do not take your dog to that person no more, because he was so into the conversation that he wasn't really into the caring of the dog. Girl, he wasn't nurturing little Annie Potts at all. He was just clippity clip and pour of the tea. I need some care for my dog. Well, my parents' dog now, because I had gave money to my parents because I wasn't finna pay that pay deposit for my apartment. So, but I'm finna go see her now. So, you know, all is well that ends well. Love sent Imani back. What else was going on? I'm not mad that We Were Born is gone, but I also wouldn't be mad if I saw them one time or two. I wouldn't. You know, their energy was cute until it became way too much. I would love to see Berlin finally talk. But, yeah, that's what this, oh, girl. You know, they finna, oh, I'm all in these people's mouth. They stay talking. Girl, it's not that serious. It's not. Just in case you get that notion. But, yeah, that's what these 2 episodes were giving me. It gave it what it gave, so I gave it what I had. Make sure you are liking, commenting, subscribing, and that your notifications are on. Until next time, same place, same time.